Hi, what's going on guys? It's Almond. Welcome back to another Wizard101 video. In today's video, it's going to be another guide for one of the bosses that you more likely going to farm in Selenopolis. Now, this will depend on how you are as a player if you need to farm this, because this boss does drop a themes, rings, socket wrenches, sword pins, and moon dust. Now, if you think about it, the themes and rings have been out for a while and they're the same exact stat as the ones in Wallaroo. Now, if you haven't farmed those at all in Wallaroo, then more likely you're just going to be doing Mother Sunn anyways. And on top of that, this is an easy boss if you do want to farm the moon dust, which is equivalent to Dream Water, but it's just the Selenopolis variation. So there might be people who still might farm this, because like, look, you're still going to be farming your dust, you're still going to be farming socket wrenches, and you know, it's just making progress, but it just depends on the type of player if you're gonna be doing this fight or not. And it takes a minute to unlock this fight. It's not just a main story boss that you just casually do. There's a little bit more into that, but we'll talk about all that stuff. So if you do enjoy this type of content, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, all that type of stuff. Join Discord. We're really close to 900 members, and whenever Selenopolis comes out, I'll be posting a guide in the Discord for all the fights that you need to worry about. And pretty straightforward. So appreciate all you guys that do like, subscribe, turn on your notifications, or even watch the YouTube shorts. YouTube shorts have been popping off recently, so hey, I appreciate you guys regardless. So let's talk about Mother Sunn and everything like that. So there's a process to actually unlocking Mother Sunn. It's not just, hey, fight her in the story. Well, to the way that you unlock her is that it's a little tedious of a process, but I mean, hey, you're gonna do it anyways. But let's all start from the beginning. The way that you unlock it is by doing the Arc Mastery tutorial. We had to do this anyways in Test Realm. So if I were you, do it. You're going to have to do it for weaving anyways. So you have to do it. And then after that, you have to do the Celestia pre-quest. There's a new pre-quest. I didn't talk about it in any of my videos per se, but there's a pre-quest that you have to do. It's basically like an introduction to Arc 2, because there wasn't really a good introduction for Arc 2, so they kind of like revamped it. So we had to do that as well in Test Realm. And then you have to do the magic wheel tutorial as well, which is in Selenopolis. So that's when you get introduced into the fusions and weaving and everything like that. So you have to do that tutorial as well. And then you got to do the whole brother quest line, which I've already uploaded a video on, right? Some people are questioning why am I uploading this, but there's a reason why I uploaded it. So you have to do that whole quest line. Then after you finish Selenopolis and you beat Kansu, you talk to Dbop and he has a quest for you. And once you do that quest, that will lead you to Mother Sunn. So it's a lot of work to unlock this one fight. But I mean, hey, you have to do these tutorials anyways for weaving. So if anything, like, you probably already have the weaving stuff done. The only thing you really realistically have to do is do the brother quest line. So yes, it takes a minute to unlock this quest line, and then you have to talk to Dbop, and then Dbop gives you a whole new quest line. So have fun with that. Now, is Mother Sunn hard? No. Mother Sunn, the best equivalent I can think of, and as most players will think of, is this is basically Crash slightly altered. It drops socket wrenches, right? So there's that. But this dungeon is 2 fights. It's not 1 fight. And for the badge requirement, if you do want to craft the themes and rings and stuff like that, you're gonna have to kill Mother Sunn 25 times. But more likely, people are going to be farming this for moon dust, or you're going to be farming Taking Tree, which I've already uploaded a video on. So yes, like I was saying, there is 2 fights. I'm going to give you guys 2 different strategies. You guys take whatever you want to. There'll be the Incendiate strat, and then there'll be like the casual player strat, which most of you guys will do. But like if you're in a team, do Incendiate is quicker, more optimal and everything like that. But let's talk about the casual player strat first, because that's what majority of you guys are looking forward to. So we're going to be using a fire or storm hitter. I usually try using a fire or storm hitter in most of my strats. You don't have to use a fire or storm hitter. You really don't. You can swap to a myth hitter. You can have a death hitter. You can have an ice hitter. Just whoever is the last slot is most likely just going to be hitting throughout this whole entire dungeon. But basically for the first fight, you just mass feint, hit with your Wallaroo AoE. Kind of straightforward. There's not much else to say about that. Yeah, you can have a full team just spamming hits. Go for it. But yeah, it's just mass feint all over AoE. And then you get to the actual boss fight with Mother Sunn, and then she has a minion now. I believe at one point she didn't have a minion. It was kind of weird, and dialogue was bugged, but obviously like all that stuff should be fixed by the time it comes to the live realm. So her, and of course the minion, of course. So what do you do in that fight? You realistically just mass feint stack. You do a bunch of feints. You do a reinforce or a frenzy. You hit with the 7-pip. Yeah, that's it. There's not much else to say about that. It's kind of straightforward of a fight. Like, yes, challenge mode is easy too for Mother Sunn, but honestly, I feel like the player base wouldn't mind this. It's a 2-round fight. Taking trees, a 2-round fight. Mother Sunn, 2-round fight. The fights you should be looking forward to that might take a minute is going to be Loon Knight and Kansu. These 2 other fights that I've already uploaded, breeze. They're just a walk in the park, so don't even sweat too much about it. But yeah, just put a bunch of feints and killer. You can use backdrafts if you're a fire. You can put blades on the last person. You guys can all hit, do whatever, but I just put whatever I felt like was more like optimal, right? For like a casual team. Right, I feel like a lot of people have mass feint. If you don't have mass feint, bro, just swap that out for like a blade, right? Like, you can do that. Item card potent's very easy to get to. There's literally tier jewels. You can just socket those on, or if you have dragoon boots, or if you have the amulet from the bazaar, there's easy ways to get potent item card variation. And then you can even get like TC feint, or like you can put like elemental blade on the last person, spirit blade for whoever the hitter is, and yeah, that's it. Now, that's just more of the casual player strat. It's a 2-round fight. Now, the incendiate strat is a little bit different. You can basically 1-round this fight, but there are some like extra things that you need. It just depends on like your team comp and like, you know, who do you have with you. You can solo farm this too if you guys want to, but like it's just quicker with the team. To be honest, that's how it is with most stuff in this game. More people you have, the quicker it gets. But now let's talk about the incendiate portion of this video, my favorite portion of the video. So for the first fight, Scald Incendiate. You don't need any buffs. Literally a base Scald that's enchanted with like epic and stuff. Plus Incendiate just kills the mobs. So you don't really need anything else. And then for the second fight, you want to use Potent Feint. You can use item card backdraft or mass feint depending on what you have, but item card backdraft would be a little bit more consistent. And then Scald Incendiate. Now you do have to have Willcast Hex or Curse on the first person. Now, what is Willcast Hex? What is Willcast Curse? I've talked about this many times in like streams and videos, but it's literally a pet talent. In the slides, whenever I post them in the Discord, there'll be a section explaining what Willcast Hex is, what Willcast Curse is, but it's just literally a talent on your pet, and you can cast that round 1. So you can put like a buff, you can like, you know, cast an elemental blade on the last person or like the third person, whatever, like whoever your hitter is, and then you can also use a will cast with your pet that'll put like a trap on them. So certain will casts take a little bit longer to cast, like round 2, round 3, but Willcast Hex and Willcast Curse you can literally do round 1. So using that in Mother Sunn will definitely speed it up by 1 round. So it just really comes down to you as a player. If you guys have all these things, you guys can go 1 round it, man. Like, that's more likely what I'm going to be doing because I have all these things, of course. But I'll probably make a video one day talking about essential things that every account should have, like, you know, Decathlon deck, Mass Feint, item card backdraft, Willcast Hex, Willcast Curse pet, even a Willcast Cleanse Charm pet. Definitely I'll make a video about that later down the line. Just not right now with all the with the Selenopolis stuff coming around. Can't do that this instant, but definitely there will be a video talking about that. So it's a little bit more of a niche setup, I will say, for Mother Sunn if you do want to like 1 round both fights, but it's quicker. Like, but more likely the casual people would just be doing like the feint stack AoE. Just kind of straightforward. So that is it for the video. Kind of a small, short, easy, compact video. It's really just up to you, but it's just a more likely it's annoying thing just unlocking this quest. I feel like this quest should have just unlocked automatically after defeating Kansu, but no, you have to do the Archmaster tutorial, Celestia pre-quest, and then you have to do the Magic Wheel tutorial, and then you have to do the Brother quest line, and then you go talk to Divum. So yeah, it's a little bit of a process, but who knows, it might be a little bit different when it comes to live realm, but that's what I had to do in test realm, and yeah, it was tedious, but it is what it is. But well, if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, all type of stuff. Join Discord if you guys haven't. Like I said, please, more people in the Discord. I eventually want to have like 1,000 people in the Discord, and we're almost at 900, which is insane. So definitely join the Discord. It does mean a lot to me, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys.